Welcome to the Ocean Race Summit Aarhus. This is one of many in our series of Ocean Race Summits that have taken place all over the world, thanks to our partners, 11th Hour Racing, and special thanks to Volvo Cars. We're currently in the midst of a very critical juncture where we can change the future. And the question is, what will it take for all of us to help and protect the ocean? And how can we use our voices to speak up for the ocean?
This is a heartfelt ambition to adopt the rights of the oceans and also to make every citizen aware of our responsibility. I think we all have an intrinsic understanding that it's important.
In our Racing with Purpose program, which we have founded together with 11th Hour Racing, we are focusing on improving ocean science, in increasing and improving ocean literacy. We're taking concrete climate action, and importantly, we are working to recognize the inherent rights of the ocean.
If we are to make a real difference, if we are to make real change, if we are to protect what we love and what we cherish, action is needed.
Our life depends on the ocean. They cover most of the earth, so many people probably think climate change really about just the atmosphere. But I think really the ocean is such a big part of it because it captures all the heat energy of global warming.
So there's a lot of advancement in satellite communication that is also becoming cheap. So this means that it's really feasible to collect a lot of data and ship data ashore such that it can be analyzed. I just give you a data point, right? Last year we deployed on majority of our fleet an advanced system to enhance our energy management on board. And every 10 minutes from every vessel, we get massive data loads ashore that are used to actually drive performance improvement.
I think certainly that the ocean should have a right. We need to protect the environment, and on land we typically do that by laws. The ocean doesn't really have that. We'll never be able to reach our climate goal globally unless we have a good understanding of the numbers. You cannot manage what you cannot measure.
That in the future, the protection of the ocean will be the norm. And whenever you want to do an activity, or you want to have an activity in the ocean, you will have to prove that it's not harming the rights of the ocean.
We are all very aware of that we need to protect this ocean, and for us bringing this baton from A to B will not change the ocean, but the message we can deliver with this baton can change the ocean.
Powerful people like Rosalind that has held on to this has loaded it with good thoughts for the ocean and for the future.
Let this baton be a sign that we should fight as hard for the ocean as the ocean fights for us.
This is really a symbol of coming together, making sure that partnerships, collaboration is the way forward to deal with all the challenges that lies ahead of us.
Protecting the ocean is not a choice. We do it because we feel how vital the ecosystem and the climate is for us and for all people.
I'm here on behalf of the Youth Summit, and the hope is that this Youth Summit raise a voice for the ocean. And hopefully when it ends, all the attendees will be ambassadors for the ocean.
Sustainability became really important for world sailing in around about 2016, when we decided that we were going to create a strategy. And that was ratified unanimously by all of our nations, which is actually quite incredible because that doesn't happen very often.
I'm a bit provoked when people say that it's on the youth to save the planet, because I think it's a responsibility for everyone who's alive right now.
We took the Ocean Races learning program for teens, Generation Ocean, and we learned about ocean rights, and we were challenged to bring ocean rights into our community. And we did that by making a video and starting a social media campaign to educate our community and our lawmakers on the importance of ocean rights and the bottle bill.
I'd like to expand on the research I've already done, get a better sense of the processes behind how cyclocloud works, the absorption process, and how to potentially maximize it. Today's youth and all of us here we only can be here because of the work of those that came before us.
Everyone knows that feeling of loneliness and needing someone by his side, so I believe that this project, this idea could someday be a whole global thing. Like, we can all make a change.
We make professional grade gear to help people stay alive and feel alive. When we started with the Ocean Race, one of the options that surfaced was the concept of ocean-bound recycled material. That means that it's plastic on its way into the ocean. We need international policies to help advocate change.
We need to recognize the problems that we have, but we need to make it into a law in order for everybody to follow it. We have seen that guidelines are nice to have, but if not followed by all, we don't create a change.
It starts with connecting people to themselves and to each other, and then, of course, ultimately connecting people to the ocean.
We have to try to reach by information the head of the people and then the heart. Because if we love something, we protect it.
The Ocean Race works towards a universal declaration of ocean rights by 2030. Imagine all this power and energy channeled here today towards this mission. It is mine, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's our responsibility to get some things done.
We've come to see how important it is to recognize the rights of the ocean. We're aligned with the idea of protecting what remains and restoring the place that covers 71% of our planet.